Alright. Welcome to a League of Legends arena game where I play Garen. This is my first time playing Garen in arena this season, and we get first place. And then we get first place when we play him a second game in arena. So he seems pretty strong. Seems pretty easy champ to get first place with. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did it so that you can do it. Where am I? I put it on me. There we go. So I can't see the choices, unfortunately, since this is a replay. But we can see I took Perseverance, tons of health regen, which is basically like a Garen passive on top of a Garen passive. So we can go in, do some damage, run out, heal up, come back in, have a lot more regen than pretty much anyone else in the game. We got one hit on that plant, which is good. Plants are super important. If the enemy gets all the plants and you don't get any, you're just going to get whittled down. Okay. Pretty much down to trade anytime my E is up. I did take Guardian's Hammer for the attack speed and AD. The starter item and the boots both cost the same and both give the same attack speed. And the reason we take attack speed is attack speed gives us more spins on our E, which is where most of our damage is. Pretty much all, almost all. So we want an attack speed item, and the reason I would say Guardian's Hammer is better first than boots is because boots gives movement speed and then the same attack speed, whereas this gives AD and attack speed. So that 25 AD is going to do a lot. You can see we're still full HP after fighting these guys a bunch of times. Alright. So yeah, so I go the attack speed starter item and then the boots. Because the boots are still good. It's still another 35% attack speed. But I think that 25 AD makes a big difference in that first round. So, and I didn't really need more movement speed, and most people aren't buying boots first. Some people do. I don't think it's really good because unless they're just gonna kite me, but I haven't really had that happen yet. I mean, it could, but let's see what we got. So we got Symphony of War. This was the Vlad choice, or no, is it Vlad? Yeah, Vlad gives everybody the same thing. So Vlad got picked, so everybody got Symphony of War. Some people will use it better than others. Gives you Lethal Temple and Conqueror Keystones. Conqueror is amazing on Garen. Super good. Lethal Temple's not bad. We're not doing a ton of autoing, but we are going to have a little bit of time in between E's where we can auto and stack that up. And I have no idea if the attack speed from that applies to our E spins. I hope so. But, here we go. So we're getting some tanky boys. See how it goes. Just spin on them as much as we can. And so in between spins, I'm just trying to hit plants. I'm waiting on cooldowns. Since I have Lethal Tempo, it is good to get it stacking. But that was a really unfortunate E. I got knocked away as soon as I E'd. Really want to just sit on top of two people with E as much as I can, because that's the best use of my time. That's where, like I said, pretty much all my damage is. I'm really not taking damage here. This health regen's insane. So it says I'm healing like 500 around right now, which is pretty good. That's like having 500 more HP, right? I mean, we start the game with only like, I have 1200. It just went up to 1500 because I think we leveled up. But yeah, we start with like 400, 500, I think. So healing 500 around the first couple rounds is pretty crazy. And then, yeah, so what do we do here? So like I said, we did grab boots last round after getting the Vlad choice. So now, let's see. I wish we could see what I'm picking. So I'm going to have to record these in the future without using a replay. So, because we can't see the choices. What are the three choices? That's part of the fun of, like, it's like, what are you gonna get, you know? Okay, I vaguely remember this. I remember thinking it's not that good, but it gives me AD, attack speed, and move speed. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of good on Garen. Energized attack. I mean, you're gonna use that with your Q. Oh wow. I got melted. I melted someone, but I also got melted. I don't think we win this one. Do I get these? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I win this. Oh, maybe if I dodge that snare. So that was kind of bad of me. I ran right at her and forgetting she had a snare. If I had sidestepped the snare, maybe I'd kill her there. And then maybe the regen is enough with just the tank alive. Yeah, so this is just gonna bounce around while I'm dead. That's fine. Okay, we get money, we get to buy another thing. Yeah, so I think the other two options weren't good, and this one was like, I don't know if it's good, but it's like it actually seems like it's got all the things Garen would want: AD, attack speed, and move speed, plus an energized attack for his Q, like when he Qs in and gets that chunk off with the 10% current health. All right, what are we buying? We got some money. I mean, that's the other thing, is we can't even see anvils. Man, okay, yeah. So if I have money and I'm buying anvils, we won't see that either. But we're gonna make some videos in the future live instead of after the fact. But this was kind of a new thing for me to think of recording these. Yeah, he's down. I'm healing up. Those right there, those healing plants changed the game. Like, if I had hit him instead of the healing plants, I might die there. But because I hit the plants, I don't die. Like, and that's huge. Yeah, I got my ult there and just smacked him. Let's see. Okay, so here I buy Infinity Edge. I want to say I might have gotten. I think I got like a crit rune, which, like I said, we can't see. I have one. Oh, I can see the anvil. Okay, okay, I can see anvils. That's good to know. No, so I didn't get crit yet. I'm just super strong. I have a lot of regen. Oh, and this is where I took Wisdom of the Ages. So this is such a good augment. Oh my goodness. So your level cap is removed and you just outscale everybody. Like, I get up to like 26 levels in this thing instead of 18. So we go in here and we just get slaughtered. So the EIE not doing work yet. It will though. I wish I could go back to our game instead of just auto bouncing around. This thing's gonna auto bounce around. There may be a way. There may be a way to get back. Directed camera. That didn't get me back. Okay. Oh. Manual. That still doesn't do anything. Okay. We're learning. We're trying to figure this client out. That's fine. So I guess if it doesn't stay, we'll see if it stays on him next time. Maybe since he was already dead. So the IE not doing work yet. Usually we want IE and Phantom Dancer. Those are kind of Garen's core 2 items for a lot of attack speed crit. There it is. We bought Phantom Dancer second. So these are kind of Garen's 2 best items for damage. Now, you can build just about anything tanky and make it work. And sometimes if I can get like a crit rune, let's see my anvils. It looks like I got a random. I must have gotten a random anvil because I have ability power. So we had the ability haste and attack speed already, which obviously attack speed's good for us. It must have been a might shard, and it gave us AD and ability power. So, not much we can do about that. Alright. Melting everybody. This Kled is not having a good time. Should heal here. I thought about chasing, but chasing into 2 people instead of healing is not as good as just healing. This guy's dead. Oh man, his shield ate my whole ult. He's got 1 HP, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna win this. Oh, I did die though to Kled. Kled hitting hard and fast. What's he got? Whoa, he got Mystic Punch on hits, reduce cooldown. Fork. Oh, Reaper's Soul is so good on hit. Does she get me back up or does she die here? I think she does, yeah. So we did lose this one. It was close. I could have played it better. Alright. What now? We were 6-1-1, so this is kind of sad. Maybe I should have... Maybe this item isn't the item, right? It's done 3,600 damage in, what, like, I think 4 rounds, maybe? Maybe 4 rounds. So, that's a lot of damage. But maybe I needed something tankier. If I had something tankier and then got my damage items, maybe then I'd... Because I'm doing damage, but I'm also dying. I'm getting melted. So we did get some more anvils. What did we get? We got some armor and magic resist. We got some crit damage. So here it is. So I had the choice for the 25% crit damage rune anvil. So I took that. So now my Infinity Edge has the 40%, and then I also have the 25%. So that's pretty good. And then we also just got some armor and magic resist, always good stuff. And I was probably like, yeah, I'm getting melted. I need a little more tankiness. So, and even though, so we juke that and we just heal up, and then there's no way he wins this, right? Oh, he kills her. He's so tanky. I think I just, oh, she stunned me as I started E. I probably would have killed him. Yeah, she stunned me as I started my... This one looks more annoying than anything because they're just running around on 1 HP, but I win this. Okay. Yeah, that was a really good stun on her part. She stunned me right as I went for E, and so canceled my E instantly, so I didn't kill him. And then, fortunately, I was able to kite and get some healing, and then just finish them off. So those plants are everything. Those plants are how you win. So maybe this manual camera is the way to go. I can see stats here. I'm thinking maybe this is the way. Because I don't think I had all this before with the directed camera. I don't think I had all this. So we can see the anvils. We can see all this stuff. This is good. So direct manual camera, I think. Lost myself though. Where'd I go?
A bold choice.
I don't know.
Exactly what the arena wants.
Okay, so what do we got going on now? Let's see. Looks like everybody's picking these things. Let's see. Oh, I picked Hat Trick. So I still don't know if Hat Trick is good or not. It was something I unlocked by leveling up in, like, the League of Legends client, like leveling up from playing a bunch of arena. It does give, when your health drops below 30%, you get movement speed and a shield. Then you lose a hat, but you get 3. You get 3 hats. So this is like procs 3 times. It sounds like it's good. It does have limited use. I can't always tell if I even have it. Does it just get popped instantly and then it's gone? I don't, you know. Anyway, we're gonna spin on our enemies. Oh, he's got 1 HP and he shields and he kicks me away. Oh, but he pulls me back. I should grab this healing here. Yeah. Okay. Grabbing healing so Lee Sin can't, mostly, honestly. Him, his Blitzcrank hook killed him there. Pulled me to him. I think I might lose this. Nasus is destroying me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Nasus is a champ. His Wither reduces my damage by a lot. And movement speed. Now, I can drop the movement speed slow by hitting Q, unless I've hit Q before he withers me. So that I could do better. Make sure that I hit it at the right time. Let's see, are we buying anything? I feel like this has done 10k. That's a decent amount of damage. It's done a lot of damage, but I'm definitely squishy. And I did have a Renata that was going support, so like going glass cannon is maybe not the worst. But I feel like if I had like one tanky item, which I went ahead and bought, more of a reminder to cut healing, grievous wounds. This is another really good item on Garen. he frequently takes this just to cut healing. And then yeah, she's going support, tanky, keep me alive. She's got shields for herself. She's got shields for me. And I'm leveling up. I'm 18 when everyone else is 15 because of the wisdom of the ages. So yeah, I mean, we get first place this game. I don't remember the damage. I think I was one of the highest damage in the game. I just feel like maybe because I think in my second game this item is a tank item, and I don't get as much kills, but I think I do more damage and I get more assists. I get more KDA overall, and we get first in both. So Garen's really flexible. You can go full damage, but I do suggest getting like one tank item probably, even though I didn't follow that advice in this game. Alright, what now? Did I buy? It looks like I bought some anvils. Move speed. So that's one of the anvils you pick. I picked the move speed. I don't remember what the other two options were this time. They give you 3 to pick from, and I picked move speed. More armor. Oh man. Yeah, so melted Nico. Melted Samira. And there, it really, I probably would have got melted, but they focused Renata the tank, so that was kind of their mistake. They should have focused me, because look at this Samira, 15 and 6, full damage. I think if she focused me, they win that. So that was a little bit of luck, a little bit of mistake on their part. The camera's not jumping around now, so I did verify by putting it on manual. It just stayed on me. Okay. Can't make myself dance because I'm not in the game right now. It's a replay. So how are we doing over here? We're in second place. Winning team right now is Yone and Kled. We did lose to them. I remember it was close, and we almost beat them. Let's see. We will beat them in the end, or someone else will. So, AD, ADAP, AD. So it's a lot of AD, honestly. I need an armor item. What did I do? I got Black Shield. I had like no good options, so I took Black Shield. And Black Shield is good. That was really bad of me. So I had just, that was really bad synergy on our part. I had just blown like everything and then got out, and then she ulted so that they were. So what you want is for you to be doing your damage while. I mean, it worked out because she also kept me from dying with Renata abilities. I don't remember which one it is. I've never played Renata. I know one of the abilities. If you keep fighting, you don't, and you kill them, you don't die. It like saves you from dying. Yeah. So that was a little bad synergy, but still worked out just because our champs are strong, and Garen is strong, and I'm level 23. So let's see. So now we're against the team in first. All the teams are kind of close. That means they just lost a round, probably to that team. Riven and Set. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to waste his Black Shield just because I don't see him. I'm looking for him. I know I have it and I want to use it. Okay, we just destroyed him. And then look at that. That shield, she just locketed us. So, yeah, good support there. Good support. Garen's real strong if you give. I mean, he's good on his own, but give him a good support and he's just gonna go the extra mile. So, I'm probably deciding what to sell, what to keep. Yep, I sold boots. Oh no. I don't remember when did I just do that? Huh. I've sold starter item and boots, and I picked up Executor. I wanted another crit item, and I wanted these guys to not live on a little bit, especially Set. He likes to get low and do a ton of damage, so I wanted to execute. And I got Zephyr. I got Zephyr as a movement speed, attack speed, tenacity item. Honestly, I I'm watching the playback. I'm not in the game. In the game, I didn't think of this, but watching the playback, all the threats that were left were AD. No, they're all AD, 4 AD chains. So I definitely should have gotten Death Stance there, or like some kind of like armor AD item. Like what else would I get? Probably Death Stance. Maybe even a Dead Man's Plate for more tankiness and movement speed. Especially since I sold boots. Which is why I bought the Zephyr, right? I bought the Zephyr for the movement speed, attack speed, tenacity. Zephyr is like a good boot replacement item. But yeah, I know we win this when we get first place. But I think if I were to do it again, I'd get like Death Stance or Dead Man's Plate. Those would both be really good here. So now it's gonna be us against the team that was in the first place. And that we lost to last time, so there we go. And what do we do? I'm selling something. What did I sell? I kept my crit stuff. Oh, I sold the Fulminator. I sold the prismatic item I had gotten at the very beginning. See, I'm trying to decide what I want to get. I probably bought a prismatic, and I'm picking between the 3 options. Yep, that's what I did. So, sold the prismatic. Bought a prismatic anvil, and then this one shreds armor, magic resist, gave me some health, some tankiness, and it heals on takedown. Very solid item. I already shred armor on my E, so now this is going to shred even more armor. I just go in and flash on them. I'm just like, just take someone out. I take someone out, we both heal because of my new item, and we just run them over. Just Garen stuff, you know. So there it is. I had like 400 health left, maybe less. So, and that's how you get first place on Garen. We're going to exit this. And we're going to run into the next Garen game, which is right here. So, it wasn't 2 games in a row, but it was 2 Garen games in a row. The 2 games I played Garen, we got first place. So we're going to go into the second game, find Garen. Oh, no, follow me. Nope, follow me. There we go. All right, we're following me. Are we on manual? I don't see it saying it. Okay, I think it's fine. Alright, so here was my second Garen game this season of Arena. And this time I got an Anvil voucher because he was one of the ones at the top of the list that gave an Anvil voucher. So I got crit. I got 50% crit chance right off the bat as the first augment. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. So I'm thinking at this point, oh, well, I guess I just need 2 crit items then because I'm already at 50%. So... and typically if I just need 2, I'm going to look at 2 things. Infinity Edge is a given. You have to have that. Then the choice is, do I need a Last Whisper item? Do I need an Armor Shred item? And so I looked at everybody in the game, and I remember thinking there's not really many tanks. So I don't really need... There was like almost no tanks. So I was like, I don't really need Last Whisper item. So that means I can go my second damage choice, which is Phantom Dancer. Because normally a build would be, you know, i.e. Phantom Dancer, Last Whisper for armor shred. And especially since my E already shreds armor, and then there's like no tanks, I was like, okay, well I got 50%, I just need 2 items, we'll just go IE and, man, look at that. Living. Staying alive. Staying alive. With almost no HP. So, I really liked playing with this Hue. I've had some good teammates. You know, the last Garen game I had a good teammate. The Renata was pretty good. Getting these kind of like support-ish players is really solid for Garen. All these games I was playing solo. I didn't have anyone I was playing with. But this game, after playing with this Hue, I ended up adding them and playing a bunch of games because This was one of the better teammates I'd had in a long time. I was used to basically having to 1v2 a lot of the time, which I'm sure you guys understand that feeling in Arena, where you're just like, do I even have a teammate? Why do I have to do everything 1v2? But was not the case in this game. So let's see. We got our 2 attack speed items off the bat. And I used my anvil that I forgot. I think I said it in the chat. I was like, oh crud, if we lose this is my fault. I forgot to use anvil. I had that anvil voucher I didn't use. So used it. What did we get? We got 16 armor, 16 magic resist. Amazing. We got some resistances. We got our 2 attack speed items and 50% crit. So we're definitely looking for an IE. And then probably a Phantom Dancer. The only thing that might change that is if the prismatic item I get has crit on it, then I might cut the Phantom Dancer out. There's a prismatic crit item that like slows and bleeds. Forgetting what it's called right now. But if I were to get that, that would just be my second crit item to get to 100%. There's no reason to go over 100% on Garen. You're not getting anything for that. I think Yone and maybe Yasuo, maybe not. I think they get some benefit for over capping crit because they're crit champs. Like that's their MO. I don't think Tryndamere does. Tryndamere just gets crits faster if he goes over. Because he gains fury base, so he gets more healing basically. Because he gains fury for critting. So and he can use fury to heal. Anyways, those are the 3 crit champs I can think of. Wait, is Yone? No, Yone's not even a crit champ, is he? It's just Yasuo and Tryndamere. I don't know. It sounds silly now. We're just kind of running over people to start. Hue was very good. When we end this game, we're both the top 2 DPS in the game, and we're both at like 90,000. I remember that. It was like 92,000 and 91,000, something like that, the 2 of us. So definitely ran this game over. Let's see. We'll have to see what we do next. I'm like waiting to see. Do we get Anvil? I think we're picking Prismatics. Yeah, Prismatics. So Detonation Orb pretty good for AP users. What did I get? Oh, this is where I get a tank item. I think it's the health armor one. Yep, Shield of Molten Stone. And this ends up working out. Just makes me tanky, and I still do a lot of damage. So not as good against AP champs, obviously, but against AD champs, this is busted. So, and I didn't even want it either. I was like, man, the other 2 options were bad. I think I even used all my rerolls. I don't think I have any rerolls left. I'm trying to get up here and like peel the play, but everything's just running away from me. I'm also like, I don't want to stay in Swain ult. I want his Swain ult to run out. They keep running in, trying to... I was like trying so hard to get to the play, and I was just getting kited. Yeah, I'm gonna die here probably. I don't think I lived this. Dodged Panth. Yeah, there's nowhere for me to go. They're both full HP. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, and I remember thinking, well, I got this tank item, so I don't do damage yet, you know? Which is fair. I have my 2 attack speed items, but I don't have any AD yet. And, you know, I got 25 AD on this, and that's it. And I have 50% crit, but I got no damage to crit with. So I remember thinking, man, I got a tank item. I couldn't kill anybody. But it wasn't as much. Even my damage is just the fact that I got kited so hard I couldn't keep up with either of them. But that's okay. We'll get our revenge because we know how this game ends. So let's see what's next.
A selection from our wealthiest warlords.
Picking anvils or augments. I don't remember. Oh, so legendaries. Oh, he went Dragonheart. I went IE. I think. Oh, you know, I was like distracted talking about other stuff. I think we got the host that reduced prismatics by 1,000. So everyone's just like stacking prismatics, and I'm just like, I need IE, which I do. IE is probably better for me than any other prismatic I could get. What is Ashe doing? She's dead. I tried to ult, and she died before I got my ult off, which is actually good because Shyvana is just melting me. So I end up using my ult to finish her here, I think. If I had ulted the Ashe, I'd probably die there, and she probably lives. Maybe. I don't know. Hwei was full HP and destroying, so who knows. Alright. We do max E. Well, obviously max R, E, Q, W. Talking about the abilities while we have a second. So Q gives you movement speed for 1.6 seconds. And the next auto attack silences someone for 1 second and does a chunk of damage. So it's like a little pop. And then W for it gives you armor and magic resist over time. The passive grants permanently grants up to 30, and at max stats you get extra. And then if you activate it, you get reduced incoming damage and a shield and tenacity for like a 3/4 of a second. So it's like a split second. So you want to try to, the main use of it, obviously the passive is great, more tankiness. The shield is nice, but the shield's not huge, but it is nice. But the biggest thing you use it for is that 60% tenacity. So you time it when you're about to get hit with a CC, like on the split second. And then, why am I not following you? Jeez, I lost me. You know, camera, what are you doing? That's because I clicked. Can't be clicking. We're just melting people now. So yeah, so you use it to avoid a CC right before it hits you. It negates it 60%. 60% tenacity is significant. So, and then our E obviously is our spin, and it's where a lot of our damage is. And then our ult is an execute that does true damage based on how much health they're missing. So, the lower health they are, if they get in a certain threshold, you're gonna execute. So, Garen, and then his passive is Perseverance, which in that first video, that was the first thing we got, was that Perseverance augment that basically doubled our passive. Just a bunch of regen when you're out of combat. Now, the nice thing about that augment is it was like 800% regen all the time. And it was raised to 1600% if you were low. So, and this one only heals us when we're out of combat, whereas the other one was just all the time. So it's like a souped up version of this. Had the same name though, Perseverance. How do I keep losing myself? Where are we? We at the top. We're near the top. We're in third right now, or tied for second, maybe. Okay. I'm really bad at this camera stuff. I don't know how this thing works. I mean, I kind of do, but at the same time, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, if I move, I lose it. If I move, I gotta stop using my mouse so much. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we got a augment. Spin to win. We got this last round because we've already done damage with it. We got 700 damage in the first round with it. One round, 700 damage. That's pretty OP. Hwei's got First Strike, Dark Harvest, and Ability Power. Those are really solid. Plus some really good. These are all prismatics, so pretty solid. I'm just going in and melting a clone because I don't even care. I think we lose this one because this is a hard comp for me, like, because it's like all magic damage. We kill one, but then we end up losing this round. It's all AP, and I've got this armor item, and look at me just getting melted by the Teemo shrooms and the Shaco boxes. We do kill him, but then they're just gonna keep chucking traps at us. I had hoped we'd get that. I have no way to heal. I should be getting up here and out of combat, but I was like, I need to just kill somebody before I die. Oh, maybe do we win this? Oh, he's down there. No, we did win it. Never mind. Oh, do I die here? Oh, I got like 1 HP and I'm like killing traps. Nope, I died there. Died there to the Leandry's dot. Huey, I remember Huey was like, I was about to shield you. No. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing now? Probably just bought some anvils. I got a crit damage anvil again. This is my second Garen game getting that 25% extra crit damage, which is amazing. And then more armor and magic resist anvils. So it looks like I've gotten 2 armor and magic resist anvils and 1 crit damage anvil, which is pretty good. Huey's pinging a bunch of stuff. And I'm Garen, so I'm just going in and killing things. That's what I do. So if I had hit W right then when she went stun, it would have basically negated her stun. It wouldn't have lasted as long. I remember this one was actually harder than I thought it was going to be because she's so fast. Like, she's incredibly fast. She gets all the healings. I can't keep up with her. She was almost dead. And I've got the contract on me, so I really shouldn't die here. And I played this a little risky. And I remember thinking afterward, I should have just played safer because I gave her contract gold. And Huey's full HP. I should have just backed off and healed with my passive. But we're still winning. I've, you know, got some extra deaths. So that's fine. Huey is wrecking it. I did like this combo. It was a good combo. I also liked the Renata combo. That was good. And spin to win is just so much fun. I didn't get this the first run, but I do hope to get this every time I can. We've already done 4,000 in like 3 rounds. Been like 1,000, more than 1,000 a round. Let's see, who do we pick here? So we already got, I think, yeah, we already got Rel maybe? Rel's the one that reduces everything by 1,000. Prismatics by 1,000, I think. Could be Rel. Fuzzy on that. I can't even tell who we're picking. It's like you can't see what they are. Oh, is that Mel? I think that's Mel because of the drape of the dress. Yep, we got Mel. She adds more of the teleporting hexgate things. Alright, so what am I doing now? I've got my 2 crit items, plus my 50% crit, plus spin to win, plus a tank item. It's hard to say early game. A lot of times I'll look and see, is it mostly AD, is it mostly AP? But it's really hard to tell until you get late game. Like in that last game, we got down to the other 4 teams left with us. They were all AD, right? So that would make it, oh man, I should have gone all armor, you know? But it's like, you don't always know that. Early game because you don't know who's going to get knocked out or not. I need to stop doing that. Looks like I was AFK for a split second. I think we get wrecked by these we get wrecked by, is this the game we get wrecked by these? One of the games we get wrecked by these pillars where it's just like all bad pillar RNG. It doesn't look like it's this one. This one's going smooth. Way just soloed Echo. And I gotta stop using my mouse. Keep losing Huey really carried this round. I just hit R. That's all I had to do. Just hit R. And he didn't get to res. It's kind of funny. Press R champ. Which is what Garen, I mean, he's not just a press R champ, but that is kind of like the meme. He's definitely a spin to win champ. With a press R combo, which is pretty OP. Run fast. Oh, and the other thing I don't think I said was on the Q, when you activate it, it removes slows. So as long as the slow is not applied after the fact, you can cleanse the slow with your Q. You can reduce CC with your W. You spin to win with your E, and then you press R and win. So Garen's very easy, very strong champ. Let's see, what are we doing? Dun, dun. Let's see. Bread and butter. What's that? Q, haste. I didn't really have any. I don't think the other two options were good. And actually, I think I remember this one. Yeah, no, I remember this one. The other option I thought about taking was it's killing time, which is basically Zed ult. Whenever you ult, for the next so many seconds, it stores 40% of damage dealt and then explodes on the target. So the problem with Garen is he doesn't ult up front and then do a bunch of damage, right? He does a bunch of damage and then he ults. So in my mind, I remember even typing this to the way. I was like, it's killing time would probably be good for you. It's not as good for me. And I was like, if I take bread and butter, I just get more silences, more movement speed, you know. And silences being the big thing. I kind of cut this Ivern off, and then he rooted me. He's gonna probably get the res. No. Oh yeah, I just flashed. I was like, no more of this shenanigans. I just flashed Q him. So yeah, so I decided to take the more silences over the killing time. Just because it's not good synergy with Garen specifically. It's killing time is kind of good for almost everyone, but Garen is one person where it's like backwards. It's not as efficient. Here, I think I was distracted IRL and I didn't have much time, and I just grabbed a Zephyr. And I remember thinking, usually you don't get that till you sell your boots, but I was like, attack speed, move speed, you know, tenacity. I don't know what to get. I'm gonna get that. And part of the reason I didn't know what to get is I almost always buy like 3 or 4 crit items, and I had this. So I was like, what do I buy? I don't know, and I don't have time to think. So I grabbed Zephyr. And then I'm thinking, well, I'll sell these 2 next, and I'll get something else, you know? I think that was my thought process. Is this the one? No, maybe not. I definitely should have hit plant before I spun. I wasted my spin there because I had to cancel, but wow, my cooldowns are pretty low. What did I get? Alright, we just popped Pantheon here. I think this ends up being one of the harder team comps. Swain just doesn't die. What we should do here is run outside of his ult, kite it out, and make sure his ult ends, but it looks like he just ulted again, which means he's probably a very low cooldown. I'm just focusing Pantheon because he's the weak link here. And I'm like, let's 2v1 this by taking out the weak link. This Swain is a monster. Swain is so busted. Two of my main bans in this mode are Tryndamere and Swain. I think they're both overtuned in this mode. Tryndamere, that ult is just busted, and then Swain is just, he's a monster. Look at him. We finally get him here, and we live, but man, that was hard. And so who do we got left? So we're in the lead right now, and we're against a Shyvana, Ashe, and a Swain Pantheon. Let's see. I think I thought about selling my starter items, but I didn't have enough gold to buy anything yet, so I was like, oh, not yet. One more round before I could do that. I did buy Leg Day. I don't think the other 2 options were any good at all. And I was like, move speed, slow resist. And I remember thinking slow resist not that good on me because I have Q spam. I can just cleanse slows constantly. But I was like, 50 movement speed was better than the other 2 options, which weren't good. And I was getting kited a lot. And I was looking at this Ashe and thinking, Ashe slows on autos. Like, Ashe slows on autos, so slow resist, useful. Even though this was probably smart of me to just live and get out and then heal up. Because if I stayed in there, I was dead. And then here, we're just going to kill Ashe before she can res. A lot of times with Garen, I think it's better to flash defensively. Get your damage down, flash out, heal back up, come back in. I pinged Leg Day because I was like, hey, I think that saved me there, that movement speed. No one's knocked out yet, but there's still 3 of us. I sold one of my starter item. What am I looking at? combination of Phantom Dancer movement speed plus Zephyr movement speed kind of makes up for if I were to sell boots. Plus now I got leg day also helping with that. So we have a buy here. I'm like trying to decide what I want to do. And we have a buy and I'm like, well, I could just wait. But I'm like, well, I know I need to buy something. What am I buying? And I'm like selling, undoing, selling, undoing, undoing, undoing. And I think I'm waiting because I'm just going to get more money after this buy round. And then, oh, I guess I should be watching this. Why not? So, this Swain Pantheon combo is getting stronger. I don't know what Pantheon got, but I think they maybe beat us in the next one, and I'm surprised because I'm like, that Swain was strong, but the Pantheon was weak. What did he do? And I remember looking at his items like, what did he get? What was the difference maker? Was it the Splash Eater? I don't know. I didn't melt him the next time. Yeah, they're destroying this Shyvana Ash though. Okay. Yeah, get me back on me. Where am I? Right there. Okay. Yeah, see, we got a bunch of gold from that. We're the last two teams. We're in first place, so this one round is not an elimination round for us. I think it's an elimination round for them. I think that's what this means. Combat. Alright, team. No, it's minus 30, so it's not an elimination round for either of us. So I'm gonna I sold my starters, bought a prismatic, got Flesh Eater. I think I got this one last time too. Armor Shred, Magic Resist Shred, and which is good for me and Hui because magic damage, physical damage. And then I also was like, the Swain was the problem, so I bought a Wit's End. Now, the on-hit is only good when I'm auto-attacking. And I remember thinking, I need a magic resist item. What do I get to fight Swain? And what I really should have done was get anti-heal, but Hui said they were getting anti-heal, so I just said, okay, you got that. Normally, I would do the anti-heal Last Whisper item, and that's probably what I should have done. But I went Wit's End for huge amount of attack speed, magic resist, and tenacity. The on hit, I do auto attack sometimes, not as much. So the on hit's not as good. So I'm not using this full item. I think I just want. I don't know why I flashed there. I was like, he's getting away. I need to keep him low, and then he's full health again. So this is part of the difficulty with Swain. It's just all that healing. And there I am using E instead of clicking the plant. If I was microing better, I would have clicked the plant then hit E. Oh man, I just ult because I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. So I ulted early there. But we got destroyed this round, and I was like, what happened? I know Swain was a monster, but okay. And then now what do we do? How do we win this? I remember thinking I don't really need the armor. I think the threat is Swain. Even though Pantheon is surviving better now, I still don't think I need the armor. So, do I sell the armor? I think. What did I sell? Still have my crit item, still have my MR. I've already forgotten what the other item was. Okay. So I sold an item. Oh, it was the Zephyr. I said forget the Zephyr, I guess. I'm not strong enough. That's what it was. The Zephyr was like utility item, and I'm not strong enough, so I sold it and bought a prismatic. And I got Decapitator, which is ult damage and ult haste. So I was like, I need to kill somebody, and I need to kill him fast. So I took that. And I think because when we won the first round, it was because we just melted Pantheon, got him out. I think my ult hit Swain instead of Pantheon there. That's pretty bad. Either that or it hit Swain and did 0 damage. So yeah, my thought process was kill someone quick, make this a 2v1 again. We won the 2v1. We lost the 2v2. So it worked out. It actually worked out. Just melting the Pantheon. And I think the Pantheon made a mistake because he sold a tanky item and got this, which was a damage item. And I think when he was tankier, they won. When he was squishy, we won. So now they're on match point. We're not, I think. Yeah, it's minus 35. So they're on match point. We're not. So I'm thinking, okay, don't need this armor item. We're melting Pantheon again. Partially his mistake, I think. He's getting more health. Health is good on him. What do I get? So I did sell... Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what I sold. Oh, yeah, no. The armor item. I sold the health armor item. What do I get? Let's see. This was the item. This thing was beautiful. I got a gargoyle stone plate. It's so good. Armor, magic, resist, ability, haste, movement speed, and then a huge shield. Which, that shield is what Swain's been using. He's got this, for sure. He's got gargoyle. Which, when he gets low, he pops that, and then he just looks like he's not even taking damage anymore. Pantheon is literally just avoiding us. He jumped away. He's just trying to stay alive. And he's doing a good job of getting plants. And just running away from us. He's literally just... his shot was just stay away from them. Take all the plants. And then Swain you 1v2. Which... How many games have we been in where our teammate tells us to 1v2, you know? So I'm like, okay, Panther took all the plants. Let's camp this plant. And I'm like, alright, let's go next plant. Since they're... since there's like... They're not... They're like in order of having been taken. So let's go in order of taking them back. So, pop the shield. Swain's actually taking damage here. I'm like, we have a chance. We're actually doing damage to him. Yeah. Oh, and then that shield. I wanted to ult so bad, but I actually held it here, which was huge. I had to get him low enough, and then I didn't even have to. And then that's how you get first place on Garen 2 games in a row. Lot of fun. I love this champ. He's so easy. Like, he is kind of a brain dead champ, and yet why would you make the game harder by playing harder champs? Unless you want the challenge. The challenge is fun too, right? But if you want to win games, play Garen. Garen's easy. He's fun, and I don't remember the damage in the first game. I know I was like top damage. I could go look it up. I remember the damage in this game, and Hue and I were like neck and neck at like, I think I was up 1,000. I think I was 92 or 93, and he was 91 or 92,000 damage, and we were the 2 top damage in the game. So Garen, very easy to get top damage in the game, while even still being slightly tanky-ish with his resistances and the shields and his healing. So anyway, really enjoyed playing Garen in Arena, and I hope you guys do too. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.